Hello everybody and welcome to our last Saturday of the month, our last legs day of the month, and basically our last strength-based exercise day of the month, because tomorrow we're slowing things down for that final Sunday stretch. So today is our final legs day. Wow. Anyway, we've got some of my favourites in today and we are really attacking every angle of that lower body. We're doing the fronts, we're doing the sides of the bottom, we're doing the back of the bottom, we're doing the legs, we're doing the whole thing. So you'll find that some of the exercises we do, we're using muscles that you probably don't necessarily use that often, even in training. So these are a couple of real goodies in here today. I hope you enjoy them. Please think about how you're doing them in your alignment and being nice and slow and controlled, but mainly enjoy it. And then when you've done it, give yourself that massive high five on the back. So we're starting with jump lunges. So I was going to be mean and make us do 30 on each leg. If you're feeling up to it, go for it, but otherwise it's just 15 on each leg. And it's the same with any lunge. When you come down into that lunge position, this front knee is pointing outwards over that little toe rather than collapsing inwards. And from there you're going to catapult yourself up and switch the legs comme ça. So if I show you what that looks like at full pace, you jump out to lunge, switch, switch, switch. Now to break that down to a slightly easier version, you split the jump with a jump in the middle. So that's the easier version. Alternatively, if you find that jumping too intense on the knees, you just tone it down and do the walking lunges instead. Remember, reverse opposite arms to legs. And then the full ones, just to recap, are go sideways on. Good, 15 of those on each leg. Then we're going to move, just had a really full, massive dinner, this is not ideal. Then we're going to go into chair extensions. So you're going to come down into that low, narrow squat, knees pointing forwards, bottom projecting backwards, spine nice and neutral, core engaged. From here, you're going to step that one leg back and then bring it in. And you're extending that leg out behind you as you stay, balance, as you stay really low in that chair position. You're going to do 30 on each leg. So I'd imagine you will really be feeling those that burn in those thighs after that one. Then we have side plank leg lift. These are really tricky, balance more than anything. So remember, you can always drop that knee down if you need to. But essentially, you're going to come into that plank position, high plank or low plank. So if you'd rather be up in that high plank position, that's fine. It's harder on your balance. It's more of a shoulder workout up here. Down here is more of a core workout. But from this position, you're then going to raise that top leg. Oh my goodness gracious. Keeping yourself almost sandwiched, as if you're sandwiched between two walls. So as you lift the leg, the leg doesn't come forward, it doesn't go back, it just goes straight up into the air as you really stay nice and contracted through that core. Remember, you can drop that knee down. So go into that side plank and drop that bottom knee and do the same exercise like that. And you should really be feeling that in the outside of your glutes, because we're using our hip abductors, those muscles that sit at the sides of the bottom there. Then we're going to do 15 of those on each leg. Then, my goodness gracious, so full, so full. Then we're going to move on to our adductors, which are the muscles on the insides of the legs. And for that one, we're going to go onto your side. Top leg comes and crosses over top leg crosses over to place your foot on the floor. And then this bottom leg is going to do circles, 15 in one direction and then 15 in the other direction. Okay, I'm like this. It's straight out in front. Look at my lovely clean feet. We're going to do 15 that way, nice and slowly and controlled, and as smooth the circles as possible, and then 15 the other way. And you should really, after a time, be feeling that just on the inside of the thigh there a little bit. And then switch over to the other side and do 15 and 15. And then our last exercise, JCSAS, sumo squat jumps. What a dream, everybody. Done the jump lunges, we're back to some plyometric work. So you're going to do really nice deep squat, wide legs, and then keeping those legs wide, you just catapult yourself straight up. And we're going to do 30 of those. Please, please, please do not let those knees roll forward. Keep those arches in your feet lifted and keep them strong. Don't let those arches collapse forward. And to do that, you must think about pulling those knees backwards. That is what rolls out those hips, that's what engages those glutes, that is what makes this exercise so, so good for you, for toning your bottom, your legs, and not damaging your knees. If you want to tone this down and make it slightly easier, you just do it without the catapult. You can even go up onto your toes, just not actually do the plyometric jump. That's a much healthier way. And remember also, if you want to make it that sort of slightly bit harder between those two, you just do the pulse and then up, pulse and then up. And that, my friends, is your last day of high intensity, or rather strength-based workout. 29 days so far you've been moving your body, or at least thinking about moving your body. One more tomorrow. Please send me or let me know some of your favourite stretches or areas that perhaps you're feeling you want to work into. And if I don't hear from any of you, I've got free rein to do what I would like to do. But let me know if you can. Hope you enjoy this last day. Keep going. You're nearly there. Go out with a bang, and remember to really, really celebrate and be proud of yourself for getting this far. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.